20th, 2023. Right now we are in a cemetery that I don't go ghost hunting at that much. Where my boy Joe is in here. It's the East Haven Center Cemetery, also known to locals as the Indian Bowl. And over there is the old part of this cemetery, and there's like a little bowl that I guess Native Americans were buried. I lived in this town when I was like 17, and we had a fucking epic snowball fight, like a 10 versus 10 snowball fight, like over here, capture the flag, crazy shit. When I was a teenager with all my friends. Nope. I'm looking for a grave. Oh, they added that. Whoa. Wow. Nick Ferrara. Oh, that's a different Nick Ferrara. Okay. They put the Ferrara. That one wasn't there. This stone wasn't there. I don't think it was there. This stone right here. I shot a music video recently that I'm not releasing. I don't want to talk about it. But right there was my grave. It had the Madecipha grave that we made, and I saw it and I became like a ghost. But Samarco, Joe, if you watch a lot of my old ghost rapper videos from like 2017 or the documentary about me, he's in it a lot. He was one of my best friends. And if you see, there's a right here Spider Bite Records sticker on his grave. Underneath the thing, I should probably leave a fresh one. Probably leave a fresh one. The fireball. They leave it up there for me. His mom and dad were cool with me. I'll leave this joint. I'll come and visit it. He died a couple years ago. It was really hard for me. And I come like on his birthday every year, and he died February 27th. My uncle that died tragically when I was a little kid, committed suicide, died February 8th. My auntie Ann had like brain tumors and shit, and she like choked to death in her sleep February 5th, 2000. So he died 92. She died February 5th, 2006. And then my grandma died February 20th, 2018, and he died February 27th, 2020. So February is a fucking shitty month for me. I like hate the month of February. Hate it. It sucks so bad. Not to mention that Aquariuses are fucking evil people. You know, always thought this one was hard to get into because there's always like a cop over there. But I didn't realize like it's just parked down the street and walk in. Like it's really not that difficult. There's a couple entrances. That kid that we just visited his grave, Joe Samarco, his little brother Danny, over down the road is the Trolley Track Museum. And there's like all sorts of trolley tracks and there's all sorts of shit or whatever. And there's Joe's car. And he found a skull, like an actual human skull. And it was like in the East Haven paper and shit. And it was of a Native American girl. So there's a lot of Native American remains around here. And yeah, this part up here where we're going, I've never had anything haunted happen here. There he is. I've never had anything haunted happen here or whatever. But like I said, I haven't really ventured off into this one as much as some of the other ones because I always thought it was a pain. Every time I like came to come here, there was a cop there, and I'm like, I'm all set. But now we're gonna actually enter the Indian Bowl. So we just went to Joe's grave. Remember I took you there that time? Joe Zambrowski, New England Obscura. Me and this guy do the oddities thing. You'll probably see him multiple times on my channel over time. Wearing a Jesus Loves Juggalos t-shirt in January. Did a couple rubbings in here once.
Yeah, there's some really nice death beds up here.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, there's a couple cool ones. There's one that has 7 on one stone. It's like one of that one or that one. It's a rare stone. You don't see that too often. Like it's that one. This one right here has 7 faces on it. Is it this one? I'm like, I swear to God, I'm fucking Rain Man. Yep, I'm fucking Rain Man when it comes to tombstones, bro. I could just be like, from behind, I pointed at it like it's that one, and it is. I'm crazy with this shit. Wow. Yeah, so this is the old part. I would love to clean this cemetery up. Come check out the Indian Bowl. But yep, this is the bowl. So this is supposed to be where Native Americans. I was telling her, or the camera. I was talking to the channel about how the kid Joe, his brother, found like a Native American skull over by the trolley tracks. Yeah, and he had to give it back though. In a dirt mound when he was a little kid. So again, I don't really know how haunted this is, but anything that has like, me having, Cherokee blood and Blackfoot blood in me, anything that's like Native American, I'm kind of like, ooh, I get excited. You know what I mean? Like I dig it. Oh, that's a really nice obelisk. It's pretty high. That's probably the biggest one in there. We have this ongoing joke about the guy who has the nicest, biggest obelisk in the cemetery, that he has the biggest dick in the cemetery. That guy got the biggest dick in the cemetery. He's packing heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like the guy, they wrote an article about me on Up Rocks, and we were going around looking for the XYZ grave, and me and Joe were like, yo, that guy. And then we found a bigger. He was like, nah, it's that guy. We were just joking. That's how we joke. That's just guy talk. And the dude wrote about how we compared tombstones to dick measuring contests and shit. In the article, I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Yeah. Cool. I can't remember the last time I actually like stepped foot on this. There's a cemetery called Indian Hill in Middletown that has a mound that's like it's on a hill, and it's a cemetery like this, and it has a mound that has nothing on it, and that's all supposed to be Native American, like the mound where no stones are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a hard one to get. I don't go there that much either.
There's a few mounds like that too up in Niantic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's even caves that are closed off from the general public.
Oh really?
Apparently, there's still bodies in there.
Oh really? We went to Leatherman's Cave a couple. I've been going to Leatherman's Cave with her.
The barricade.
So just a little tip for all like Connecticut, New England, New Hampshire, Massachusetts taphophiles. A taphophile is someone who loves cemeteries. When you're doing your research and all the names come up of graveyards in neighboring towns, if you see anything that says burial ground, it's old, like 1600s old. Those are the ones that you want to go to. Cemetery could be like, just like that's a cemetery over there. It's like, newer, nice. That's cemetery, different practices. When it says burial ground, that shit's like 1680. You don't call that burial ground anymore, And I've found that, to be helpful when we're driving around in like Scotland, Connecticut, or whatever, and just type in a thing, and a list comes up of like, cemeteries nearby. I've probably been to about 400 to 450 cemeteries day and night, not just ghost hunting, but like day and night, just traveling the state looking for good spots and stuff. And when you find the burial ground ones, that's where you go to.
Order of the Eastern Star.
Oh,
You don't
wow.
see too many of those.
No.
The Masonic one's super, super common.
Yeah, I see Masonic ones all the time.
That you don't see too often. I know it was around here somewhere.
So, like a pentagram kind of.
Yeah, reminiscent of it, definitely.
Just put a circle around that shit, right? Bessie Brust. That's a name, huh? Bessie Brust.
A lot of the times too. The husband was a Mason, wife was bored at home. She'd go and join the Eastern Star, which was the women's sect of the Masons. Because these boys don't allow women in their ranks.
Especially back then, right?
Oh God.
Well, not even now, right?
No, it's still a full male fraternity.
Yeah, that's okay.
Eastern Star.
I don't know much about the Masons. There's a rapper from Connecticut named Apathy. He's a Mason.
He's still a practicing Mason.
Yeah.
Up in New Britain. I believe so.
No, it's Willimantic.
Willimantic?
Yeah, or New London. Yeah.
New London. Speaking of obelisk, is that the one we saw?
Yeah, that's the dude that got the biggest dick in the cemetery right there.
Watch it be a Thompson.
Thompson. Let's go check it out.
There's one over there, way over there. It says ripe for the sickle.
Ripe for the sickle?
Ripe for the sickle.
Cut it down. Sweet. That's an interesting one. My favorite epitaph is from Memento Mori Cemetery in Farmington, Connecticut. Did I ever give you the epitaph book that I did?
Yeah, I got that on my coffee table.
Yeah, there's the one from Memento Mori that's like, passenger, whatever age, rank, sex you are, remember you cannot escape the arrest of death or whatever. I'm like, ooh, that shit is dope. Arrest of death. Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Huh.
That's a good song title. The Arrest of Death. The Arrest of Death. Cool. All right. We told you short and sweet, so we'll wrap it up. Just, thanks for coming out and sharing some knowledge with us about this. You actually know a lot about the cemetery. I mean, this is your hood, so you probably come here kind of more than I do, to be honest. It's not that bad. It's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? As far as like,
yeah,
you have to come. Yeah, a lot of stuff you don't see. You have to come a couple of times to actually have something happen. I don't have any experiences here, unfortunately, but I haven't really given it a chance. So that's why it's a cool video for the thing, because I'm going to some spots that I normally don't go to. I want to have like a library of videos of whatever. Some of them are going to be my routine spots I go to. Some of them are going to be the spots I go to, like bar a hack once every couple of years. And then some of them are going to be spots I go to kind of frequently, but I'm going to eventually have to go to a bunch of new spots. So, what's up? It's Madecipha with my boy Joe. Listen, I'm trying to get my subscribers up, because if I get a certain amount or something, I can monetize my shit. And yeah, that's kind of, with the obviously I feel like my channel is more entertaining than others, and we keep it ghost hunting, and this is like ghost hunting on steroids, if you will. You know what I mean? So we're not out here just kind of whatever. Anyways, just subscribe, like, whatever. Watch my next one. Yeah.